So as I say, keep it so you've got it like that, your clear side onto your thumb. And then just do the edges. And all the way up there, and down there. And there we are. Now that's my shed cut. Now I am going to put this one on now because I'm actually going to be cutting another one because I want the height, and I'm going to need the height on this shed further forward because it's at the front of the house. I might, after I've put this on, go up to the house. I'm going to do the house, but that's got to be stuck on there now. And to do that, this is where the silicone glue comes in. And we just use a, I sometimes use a thicker one, and I've got a bunch of toothpicks I sometimes use if I only want tiny bits. But what I'm going to do now is unblock the glue first, always the first thing, because it's always set a bit. Tissue, we keep a tissue to keep the glue off the stick from drying. Tissue, it's always an on hand. Now press the glue out, but you only press a bit at a time, just like that, and that will go there. Now this has got to go all round, about spacing like that. I'm going to have to clear this glue out a bit more because it's getting stiff. Hold on, I am not happy with how that's going. That shouldn't be in there. Not going happy how that glue's going. I've got to unblock it. It's no good. It sets just at the tip of the thing, and you have a job, unless you clear it out, you have a bit of a job squeezing your glue out. And where my hands get sore now, I've got to have it free flowing. Let's see how that is. By the way, don't look at my nails today. That's my next job today, do my nails. So I'm going to squeeze this up from the bottom, make sure it's all at the top. This is how I work with mine. I keep rolling and rolling. Some people don't and end up with quite a... Oh, it still doesn't want to come. Come on. Right, get that mess off there. Now I'll try again. Here we go. Right. So I'm just going to put these little dabs all around here. Now I know if Ruby did this, she'd put a lot more on. Well, you don't. You have a gap between them, Ruby. Okay, you don't put them joined up. They have a gap. Like that, see? I'll put one up that top corner though. Right. In the middle, oh, see, it's gone stiff again. In the middle, we probably don't put quite so much. Put one there. Oh, come on, glue, don't play up. There we go. We'll put one there. but for the side we'll go a bit closer together again. Two. Right, wipe your stick. Now then, some tweezers. This has now got to go onto the actual picture, so I'll pick that up, pick up the picture. Now I'm not going to squash this on, I'm going to lightly place it on and just gently give it a bit of a tap like that, so the actual glue makes contact with the paper below. Now that is on there. That's all you do on that one, and that's on. Now then, I'm going to go back to the house here and cut that out, because the house is further back, so that's not going to need so many layers. So I really need to work from the back to this house. So that's going to be easy enough. I can do that with the scissors. I do have these scissors which I use a lot, and I'll use them now. And I'll tell you what, they'll be useful in your kits too. Where are you? Especially good, I can't put my fingers inside the holes of scissors anymore. Oh, these are what we call squizzers. They are used a lot in the hospitals, especially for eye surgery, when there's eye surgery going on. They're usually very sharp, and for getting into intricate places are excellent. And if you see some, I'd buy some, because they do come in handy. See, now then, all I do is I hold them like so, go down to my picture, and then just when I'm going to do a slow cut, slowly going along here, out over the guttering as we call it, in here, and then there's the next roof to the veranda, out there. So you go all around the outside of the house. Like this. I'll go through that pipe there. I don't need to cut that pipe out. And I'm going to go through the water tank, because I actually want to come to here, across the corrugated fencing, and I'll connect to the house again here. Doesn't matter, that's wonky, it's not going to be seen. Connect to the house here and straight off to the edge. Now I'll leave that tree on, because the house actually goes in through the trees. So I'm going to cut here now. I'll use bigger scissors for the bigger edge. Right. Now then, that's okay. Time to, I'm going to use this brown one again. You can use your pens to match your colouring. I could use green here, but the brown is just as good on this dark colour, or even black. Doesn't matter along here, it's not going to be seen anyway. It could be covered up. I don't think I'll go so dark on the black with that. I know when I've got some of my pens in here. This is the one, if you can't find a colour, grey is good. So I'll use grey on this coming up here. Just that bit there, because it was lighter. And then I can, come back to the brown for on the tin roof. See, you can be picking your pens up and putting them down, and a bit like changing colours when you embroidery. Now there's that one. Done. So I'm going to put that on the board. Miss board, you don't know what I'm about there. That is going to fit here. Okay. So, I wonder if I took some off it. No, that's got to go there. That has moved. That bit of tree shouldn't be like that. Come on off, tree. Let me fix him back on. He, don't want that much. I want a tiny bit. Clean that. He should be here, because I've cut down into the roof there, you see, and that line has got to go like that. So that's got to go on there. Like so. See, that brings it up over the trees, covers it nicely. Got a bit of a feeling I would like to put an extra one underneath. Let me see what I've got here. That one. That one I could use. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this gap in with one more layer, but I'll just try it. Put that, it's going to go there and there. There and there. That would be better, fill that gap a bit. So that's that done. Didn't do the edges on that other one, did I? Edges. And colour. I'm just going to stick with the grey all around this one. Right, now I'm going to glue this one and put it in that gap. Come on. I'm trying to go a bit quicker because my camera ran out after 30 minutes the other day. Then if that's all it lets me do, or what? Oh gosh, it's due to go out now. Go. Before I do that end there, because I've got to reach over it, I put my glue on here, in here first. Here. I'll just put one there. Come on, don't start on me again. Why does it keep doing it? And then the edge again. Right. That off there. Get the picture back again. You keep losing your tools and everything here, I tell you. There then. We will place this on the picture. That's it. Drop where you shouldn't go. Doesn't matter. Where's that? Where's that and that? And that. There we go. That has filled that gap. Now, I would cut another one out, but for time here, I want to show you what I would be doing next to do the house. For the house now, I have got to build it in little bits. So this house here starts here. So you can see it's what you call it, wood paneling. Now each one of them I am going to cut and stick on one at a time to give a bit more depth on it. There it is. So first of all, I'm going to cut this first one here, this here, and I'm going to cut it along the line into the fence, both sides and underneath.